Thank you. Next, then we're going to have a few words from the bride and the groom's parents and their siblings. So we'll have the following word from both parents from Larry and Paul's Melody's mom, and Joe and Jennifer's and Joe's mom and fathers. Then Emily and Dale, and after Emily and Dale, there will be Cassie. After Cassie, there will be Jay and Tia. Then nó chơi yếu lo há biết luôn luôn là cứ từ sai á từ võ từ tua từ nhang là chẳng là gì từ nào từ gì lo há biết luôn cho là sẽ bom mà chỉ là phải hà thì ổn định là gì Larry ha po tu ya Melody na thì lo ha bên lu cho nên là gì Joe ha Jonah tu lo ha bên lu gì thằng ha gì Melody tu vinh giao ha nhưng tu nu lo ha bên lu gì thằng ha gì Joe tu mò lo ha bên lu gì cho là gì chẳng hạn thì ai lại tại tu Pilang ha tu nak tanjung lah ya yang mahal lebih lemah ya lebih kan aja buat tu breast crew ha breastmate no jadi okay lah aja lu Larry ha puas melu je mehan okay welcome Larry and Paul and Melody's mom and the parents.
Okay, I'll let my wife speak first because I'm pretty short. So.
Hello, welcome. Thank you for coming today to help us celebrate Mel and Joe's wedding. We're not really speech people, and so just really want to thank everybody. I know so many of you came from so far away. Spent a lot of money, and so we just really appreciate your support and your love, and just coming here. I especially want to thank a few people for just working so hard. I want to thank my two older sisters, Bao Hua and Pambao, for making the rice for us today. It's a lot of rice, so thank you so much. In addition, I really also want to thank my pro team from Seattle for helping to put the centerpieces. It was a lot of work. So just thank you so much, all of you, for coming. I cannot put in words, how thankful and blessed we are to have all of you here today. And welcome to our new friends and family too. So with that, I'll just pass on to Larry.
Hey, everyone keeps me calling Larry. That's a little bit long young, but let me start with. Can I have my siblings stand up? Who's your siblings, huh? Yeah, all my siblings are my sister, brothers, and their kids. Your kids, huh? Or my niece and nephew, huh? I don't know what. A lot of them, they're in the back. Okay, I want to thank all of them, okay? So for all of them, a lot of them they came far away, so I want to thank them. Cái second, giờ cô yo ô cho cái tí nhắm là đó là, cho cái tí sợ à, bây giờ cái tí nè, cho cái tí ngõ sao na, chỉ cho hay ya, okay. Thì cho nhau cho nó chứ, cứ chán đâu because cho to state đâu xong na, chứ cho to state sợ à, all Okay, I'd like to, on my wife's side, family now, show ya. This is my wife's family side. Show, everyone show. This is them, yeah. And to Joel, your family, stand up. I don't know who it is, but please stand up. Joel, your side. Joel, I want your side to stand up. All your friends too. Family, friends, yeah, yeah. Okay, I would just want like to thank everyone. I gotta keep it short because I'm a crybaby, okay? I'm telling you guys the truth. But I just want to thank everyone for coming. I'm so glad I just called and you guys just show up. But I want to shout out to my band. Lightning, 25 years we haven't played. They're back there. So tonight, they're going to be performing without me. I don't think they're going to be that good, but without me. But hey, shout out all my bandmates back there. You mentioned call Pano, they all call high voltage. So tonight will be not me, but they'll be performing some songs here too. After we'll take this out and have a stage and place here, so they're going to perform. But I just want to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart that come out and help me. Okay. And okay.
I just want to add, I forgot to add one person, and that is my Auntie Pumpa. She's always supported me in everything I do. Thank you so much for always always to buy. Yeah, she's my auntie, but she's the one that's closest to us. She's always with us. Every time we do something, so thank you all.
Okay, I just want to say some words for Joe and Melody. Joe, welcome to the family, okay? Yeah. So, when we eat a lot. We eat big, okay? So, yeah. So, welcome to your family. We're so blessed to have you as a brother-in-law. Or son-in-law. I'm kind of nervous right now, so.
That's Lera and Junior.
And I just have a few words to say to my daughter Melody, my firstborn, and Joel, my new son. I hope that you guys will continue to be in love with each other, learn to respect. Marriage is not easy. You will have, a lot of patience for each other, tolerance, learn to adapt, learn to compromise. There will be days in the future where you feel like, are you the right one for me? But yes, you two are right for each other. I know that. And Joel too, welcome to the family. You are, I would say, maybe more Hmong at heart. You came into our family and you're super open-minded. You being a part of the family for almost 2 years now. And we love, to have you, and here you are, part of our family. And you always wonder, when you first met my family, you thought it's huge. This is the family. So this is the family. That's right. So welcome, and congratulations, and we love you guys. If you ever need anything, and if your dad and I can do it, we can help, let us know.
Oh, I'm not done yet either. Okay, this is a story about Joe, okay? For this wedding, you know what he wanted? Hmong sausage. So we got him Hmong sausage. And he wanted egg roll. We got him egg rolls. And the most important, he came, he see everyone doing it. Yeah, khó bé khó chi tệ na, nên ta khó giờ khó dùng chấp là so. Phải ít mà bây giờ khi tệ cho được, because he said that's one of the best Hmong culture. Họ chi tệ đó. Oh, okay. So Joel said we call it kite. So Thai string is like a blessing for you. So he came everywhere. We do that all the time. So he said he wants that. It's like a blessing. So we're gonna do that tonight for him. Yep. And okay, later Hmong sausage. Okay.
Okay, welcome Joe's parents.
Well, hello. My name is Joe. I'm JC's father. Many of you don't know me, but the things I got to say about these two, nothing but good. Mel, you definitely stole his heart. He's got a lot of love in him, and be kind. You too. I want to thank you all for coming tonight. I know it means a lot to these guys. And on behalf of the family, welcome. You got us in your hearts. Love you guys.
Don't worry, I won't. I am so happy for you two, and I have watched you two grow for a long time, and it's amazing. And of all the things I know, well, she speaks over here, there is no woman in this room other than Mel that boy loves more than that woman right there. He loves Grandma so much, and this family means the world to him. And I wish you guys the very best. And if there's ever anything I can ever do to help you guys through any struggles or whatever, I'll always be there. I'm very proud of you both, and congratulations.
Okay, welcome Emily and Theo Yang. Melody Yang's brother and sister. Where are you guys? Melody Yang, come on.
Hey everyone. Okay, I gotta pull up my notes right here. So if you can tell, we're a bunch of crybabies, so I'm gonna cry a lot. Just bear with me. Hopefully this isn't too long. Okay, so, oh my gosh, if I looked at Mel, I was gonna cry. Okay, let's reminisce a little bit.
for everyone who wasn't there, so it's basically everyone except me and Mel, and if I look at Mel, I'm gonna cry, so I won't. We were driving home one day, and we were talking about her and Joe. And if you know Mel and Joe, oh my God, if you know them, they've loved each other I think they've always loved each other, and they never really knew how to tell each other. Anyway, we stopped in the middle of the driveway, and Mel remembers this story, but we stopped and I had tears in my eyes, just like I do right now. And I told her that, sorry. And I told her that you deserve to be loved by someone as much as I love you. I wanted my sister to find someone who would love her unconditionally and to love her just exactly as she is, because that's exactly the reason why I love her. And here I am, 4 years later, still in tears, telling her that I think she finally found someone who loves her as much as me. If you don't know Mel and Joe's long history, I'll keep it short by saying that Joe has always had a place in Mel's heart since she was 18. I watched her go on dates, I listened to her dating horror stories, and there was even a time where she thought about being a missus to someone else. But there was always... But there's a but. There is always one person she would go back to, and it was Joe. Joe knows this, and I used to be really weary of him, because to me, he sometimes made Mel a little sad, and it made me sad. And my heart ached for my sister so much because I loved her so much. And I couldn't understand why Mel was so hung up about Joe. But here we are, all a little older, a little wiser, and I do know one thing for sure. I know exactly why Mel loves Joe so much. He's the kindest, most selfless, a little weird, but he's the most caring person you will ever meet. If me and Mel want to take a nap, he'll make sure he'll play the quietest game so he doesn't wake me and Mel up. And if I want to spend the night and sleep over, he's always the first person to grab me a blanket and a pillow. Ooh. I also know that I'm so happy to finally call you my brother. I'm just so happy to see that two people who were looking for love have finally found each other after so long. They spent so many years apart, and they finally came back to each other. And they made a home, they're a family with their little Timo, and they're happy. I hope everyone can find happiness like Mel and Joe have. And though I think that they're insufferable sometimes, with their not so secret kisses and their over-the-top baby talk, I'm grateful that they kept finding each other, and they realized that what they had was worth fighting for, and their love is worth every hurdle that they've gone through within the last 7 years. So apologies to Theo, but this is Mel's exact words, and I'll look at her to say this, but you said before Emily was around, I was so lonely. Everyone had someone and I didn't. And I just want to say to you now that I might not always be around, or I might be across the country one day, but you'll never be alone. You'll always have Joe, and he'll always be there for you. And I'll admit this one time only, because I mean to both of you. But I think you definitely found someone who loves you more than I can. I want you to take care of each other and fight for each other and promise to choose each other every single day. And don't forget to love each other. So here's to Mel and Joe and all the happiness that's yet to come.
Okay, I got butterflies on my stomach right now. Okay, so this is my wedding speech. To my dear sister, or as we call her by her nickname, Mel, and to my new brother, Joe, or as we call him by his Hmong name, Vao Minh. Over the years, there have been many ups and downs, from COVID happening and making us stay in the pandemic to this one moment my sister has been waiting upon, her own wedding. I would like to give my appreciation to everyone who took time out of their schedule to show up to this one time in a moment for my older sister. As I read this speech out loud and look across the crowd, there are many faces I recognize and many faces I don't recognize. But as this night goes on, I hope everyone makes a new friend and get to hang out with someone they meet someone new. As I look at my sister right now, she's one of the strongest people I know. From being caring, kind, accepting, you name it. She's like a second mom to me, practically raising me and my oldest sister Emily ever since we were kids, whenever my parents were working with the help of my grandma. If I ever needed something, I know she would always come through to help me. After all, she is the firstborn of Larry Yang and Port Yang. Taking some of those big first steps, which no one was there to help her, guide her on this path called life. Compared to me and my other sibling, Emily, we could always ask her for guidance on whatever we needed, because she was always the first to do it without taking any shortcuts and just going through the rough. And to my new brother, Vame, or Joe, though I know you pretty well, something I can promise over my lifespan is that I know our brotherhood will get even stronger, and I thank you for marrying my sister, and for being such a wonderful, understanding, caring man. When I first met you, I could just tell right away from feeling your aura that you might just be the one for my sister, and just look where we're at right now. I can't wait for what the future holds, and what the future holds for you guys, and what my future nieces and nephews are going to act like. Besides that, if you ever need something from me, just know your forever little baby brother will be here for whatever you need.
Okay, well, welcome Cassie, Joe's sisters.
Thank you. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've been crying this whole wedding, so I'm not gonna be any better than the rest of them. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Cassie, and I'm Joe's older sister. Growing up, Joe and I had probably the most typical brother-sister relationship. I was his biggest defender, but always probably the most annoyed by his presence. So even though I would sit there and I would beg him to play Barbies, which, by the way, he was really great at, I was also so annoyed and always complained the minute he was my shadow. Our mom always said he would be my best friend, and I never believed her then. But it's not true anymore, I do believe her, and you really are my best friend. And I'm still your biggest defender. Seeing who you are today makes me so proud. And I'm so happy to see how you've grown and the accomplishments you've made. Mel? I'll never forget that fateful night that I met you at that 21st birthday that she mentioned. There was a moment that evening that by the end of the night, I knew I was forever Team Mel. I told her how stupid my brother was, and that she just had to be patient because he did love her. He just had to realize it yet. I could not have asked for a better bride for my brother. You are everything I could have hoped for. So thank you for loving him fiercely through everything. My husband and I, when we first got together with Mel and JC, when we started hanging out, we kind of coined this term that we were family-ish. I wasn't quite married to Louie, and Mel and JC weren't married yet, so those legal ties weren't there. But it didn't matter. We were family in all the ways that counted. And now today I can finally say you're my sister. And we are all officially family. And I love you guys so much. So here's to Mel and JC and their happily ever after.
Thank you for Cassie happy crying. Please welcome Jake and Tia, the best man, best groom.
How am I supposed to, say a speech with a straight face after all of those? Why'd they do that to us? I guess just a little context. My name is Jacob. I'm, of course, the best man, but a friend of JC's for 21 odd years now. And there's only a select few people that I know in my life, just in general for that long, but someone that I can say that consistently strong of a friend with. And as you've heard tonight, he's gone by many names. I've known him by JC most of his life. Recently, more often, Joe. And as you've heard, he's now acquired the name of Ba Ming. But one thing has stayed consistent throughout all this time is that regardless of what name he's called, he's still a friend to everyone that he makes contact with. He's kind and caring and honestly gives 110% to anything that he knows you're invested in or you share some sort of similar interest in. And I honestly just couldn't ask for a better person to know throughout my time. Again, consistently you hear that he's goofy and has some little specific things like not eating vegetables or maybe a little loud when gaming. But somehow through all of that, Mel has put up with it. But that's no shortcoming because she matches that crazy. And I think that's honestly the thing that makes them the best fit, is that even if they do have their own quirks and their own crazy, they match it and somehow still balance each other out. And honestly, that's why I just know Mel is going to be the perfect fit for JC. And also, if there's anything that goes wrong, I'm going to kick both their butts anyway, so. I love you guys. Congratulations.